Oh, what perfect timing. Okay. So, I need to fix some stuff. Of course, once I start a video, I don't know what to do, and my mind just goes blank. Ugh. Okay. So, since I have little time, I felt like recording myself doing this just because I can, because I have a mic here and because I have a recording program and I have a YouTube channel that I don't upload too much to. So I figured if I might as well upload something of me making this game right here, since this channel is all about this game. So right now I'm going to find, not the bridge, I'm going to find Route 302, Belmirage, Westgate. This, because I need to fix some stuff. I'm editing an event where you are working with Cassandra and you are trying to hunt down some Team Tectonic members who stole some goods from a restaurant in Belmirage Town. And so there's a lot to do. And I guess I'll just record myself, and it'll probably be pretty boring, but you can at least see what it goes through, what I go through, in order to make this game. So, I don't need to edit this, although I do kind of want to edit this if the event is going on right now, the restaurant robbers event is going on, I want this event to be still so it doesn't get in Cassie's way. It hasn't gotten in Cassie's way yet, but I'm kind of scared of what will happen if it does get in Cassie's way, because that's how errors happen, and errors are bad. So, back to Route 302 now. Next thing, this part of the event is a little bit quirky. I know you guys haven't seen this yet, but I like her. I want Cassie to have a bit of a quirky personality, but this is just a little bit weird, so I need to think of a way to make this a little bit less weird. And I can't think of a way right now, so I'm just going to let it go because it's not game breaking. But what it could be game breaking is if you come down through here in this event and talk to Cassie and block her off, then that will cause trouble, basically. So I need to fix that. So this event here, when the restaurant event is going on, you talk to her, and then after that she will move left and up to talk to whoever's over here. But if you're in the way right here, she can't move. So I need to make a test so that if you are facing to the right, that you move out of her way first. So let me go ahead and do that. If the player is facing right, and then or actually I didn't need to do that, because she's going to do the same movement either way. It's only if you are facing right. So it doesn't matter if you don't apply. If you are facing right, we'll set your move routes to move down and then turn up just because it makes sense. Actually, let's do this. Let's have you turn up first and then have a direction fix on, so you like step backwards. And that way it'll look cool. And then we'll wait for the move's completion just so that she doesn't run into you. I don't think it matters too much, but yeah. Okay, so now that we have that settled down, I think that covers everything I know that I need to have done right now. I have the event set up. I just finished setting up this event right here, so when you walk up here, Cassie comes up behind you, and you both go to battle a pair of Team Tectonic members. And then after that, they take you inside to where the stolen goods are. So let's go ahead and test that. And we'll probably come up with more errors because I haven't tested this event yet at all. But that's basically what we're doing. We're trying to find the errors and fix them. Unfortunately, since I'm recording through my mic, I don't know how well you guys can hear the game. I'm sorry if you can't really hear it well, but I guess you can at least see, so that's what's important. Apparently, there's some Team Tectonic members in Route 302. Come on, don't lag behind. See, I don't like that. She runs too fast. Oh, yay, we froze. I think it's because of the screen recorder that froze longer than it usually does. I think that's because of MIDIs. I'm not sure that's a MIDI. Anyways, I'll figure out why that happens and fix that later. Before my first release, probably. Or I may release an alpha, but we'll see. Whenever I do release this game, it's going to have a ton of errors, and more often than not, the errors will be because I'm lazy and I know they're there, but I just didn't want to fix them. Okay, here we go. Cassie, oh look, you found them. Why don't I see anything? See, we already have errors. Let's see if you know anything. Let's at least see if this turns out right. Yay, it does. Oh yeah, I haven't made a back sprite for Cassie yet. That'll happen sooner or later, but right now we're just using May. She looks like a midget. I'm so underleveled, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. In fact, I could change that easily with the debug feature, but I need to make sure that Cassie actually appears when you come over here. I've set event location, but I never actually set it to Cassie's sprite. No wonder she doesn't show up. Or did I? No, I didn't. So let's go ahead and do that. Change graphic to Cassie, which I believe is Diamond Pearl 60 or Heart Gold Soul Silver 64 or 60. No, it's 64. So we'll do that, and then we'll go ahead and copy this and paste it to all the other ones. I forget where it was. Oh, look, you found them before or after? No, it was before. My mistake. It doesn't really matter too much, though. But because a little bit OCD, I want all of them to be the same. So that's how it's going to be. Not really OCD. I'm sorry if I offend anyone. I don't think most people will be offended by that kind of thing. But if you are, I apologize now. Then again, maybe I am. I don't know. Shoot. Not diagnosed or anything like that. Okay. Let's test this out. I could save it because everything aside from pretty much everything works up until that point. I know it does, so I could save. Oh, it's sunny now. I can't move. I set that as an automatic event. Oh, well. If you talk to her, she's just asking the other girl if she's seen Team Tectonic around. What you need to do is come here, and then she'll come after you, like that. Oh, look, you found them. Let's see if they know anything. Hey, the two of you, don't you know? Do you know anything about stolen goods from a restaurant in Belmarsh Town? Huh? Who the hell are you? I could tell you who we are, but instead of that, why don't I show you? And then we battle. Let's battle. Poor Kay. I gave the Eevee her Eevee helping hand, so I wanted to see if she would actually use it. She isn't right now. I guess it's no big deal. I mean, helping hand isn't all that. So aside from that, the battle works, or looks like it works. So I guess we'll go ahead and skip this battle. If you lose this battle, you will not be able to complete this event. This event will cancel itself. Because that makes sense. In the real world, you're not going to get two chances to try and catch some bad guys. If they beat you, they're going to run away or whatever. So that's my logic. Too strong, they say. You guys are hiding some stolen supplies around here, aren't you? Where is it? Where are they? Where are they? Where is it? Where are they? In there, maybe? Yeah, it's in there. If you want it so bad, you can come and have it. Just follow us. Yeah, I can't read either. And I need to fix that. And, so I need to do a couple of things. I need to make sure it transfers properly, because that was not a proper transfer. I need to get rid of the sun, and then obviously more is going to happen after you come in here. It's not just going to be empty. So let's go ahead and work that out. Otherwise, it worked out pretty well. Cassie didn't show up the first time, but aside from that, a lot of times when I make something this extravagant, it doesn't work all that well the first time. Something goes wrong. But in order to make a proper transfer here, let's change the screen tone. In fact, instead of doing it this way, let's copy what's here. Don't need to play that. And we don't need any of that down there, but we want all of this before you transfer. That'll get rid of the weather and change the screen color so it goes black. Make sure I put all these in the right spot. Because I'm not going to bother to check all of these, so if I make a mistake, I probably won't find out until I happen to come across it or someone else happens to come across it. Which is how it is. This is a one-man project basically right now, so it's going to be really hard for me to find everything, and to be quite frank, I'm not too concerned about that. I'm not going to go and check every single little thing. I'm going to check as much as I find reasonable to check. But there will be errors coming out when I first put this out. Assuming I put this out. I haven't decided for sure I'll put this game out ever, but I've been heavily leaning towards it lately because I've put so much work into it, and it's been fun. But it'd be good to show other people, have other people enjoy what I'm putting together here. So let's go to the abandoned house. I just mapped this before I started this video. If I was thinking, I would have mapped this in this video, but I'll put out a mapping video later. I don't think I've made a mapping video at all, and I should, because mapping is pretty cool and it's pretty easy, and I can do it half-mindedly, so I can maybe talk a little bit while I'm doing it too. But eventing is going to be a bit more difficult because I'm not sure exactly precisely how I want this to be done. When you transfer, and you transfer right here, so we will have an event here, Sam Cassie, if Restaurant Robbers is on. Now, as of right now, you will not be able to get into here when Restaurant Robbers is off, but at some point, I'm thinking I may want to use this building for something other than for this specific event. So when I get around to that, doing it this way, it'll make it a little bit easier for then, I guess. So many sprites. So when you pop in, she'll be ahead of you, and we'll have an auto run event. Maybe I'll have it be here. I don't think it really matters. How do I want to do this? Let's have some Team Tectonic members just hanging around. And that's somewhere around here. Here we go. And let's have them hanging back right now. We'll figure out how we want to do it as far as events go later. As far as how the events will move and work. And we've had a lot of male Tectonic members, so let's have some females battle you this time around. Did I? Yes, I need to edit that so she's facing the right way. I'm not sure what time I started this video. It's been like 20 minutes maybe. And let's have the two that ran in, that led you guys in, back here. What's happening here is basically a little mini ambush. Like, you defeated the two other trainers, and so you're kind of led to believe, although not really, it doesn't say explicitly, but you're kind of led to believe that those are the only two trainers around. So they lead you in here to show you the stolen goods, and you find that there are other trainers that you and Cassie will need to battle. So, that'll be a little bit of fun. How do I want to word this? How do I want this to run? As of right now, when you come in here, it's dark. And do I want them to walk inside when it's dark? I should really think of these things and like jot them down before I try and make a video, because this is really unorganized. And my thoughts are even more haphazard when I'm trying to record a video at the same time. But I guess we'll go ahead and change the screen tone back to normal-ish. Or we can have, actually let's have it be a little bit dark to give the right mood, I guess. A little bit more green to give it more of a dirty look, I guess. And we'll see how that turns out. There we go. setting the mood is really important, I think. So I like to put in like a lot of custom screen colors because I think it looks neat. So actually, let's do it this way. Let's have a mysterious voice laughing at you before the lights come on. There. I can't type. You didn't think there were only two of us now, did you? No. Proper grammar, guys. I like to think of myself as competent as far as grammar is concerned, at least. I'm not a grammar major, English major, or whatever, but I at least try and make myself aware of that, using the right your and whatnot. Other grunts. Now I lost my train of thought. Other grunt, you're, and I want to make sure I'm using the right E. You guys just saw something. Your Pokemon are wrong. We'll be taking them. I think we'll be taking them for ourselves. And as of right now, you are in the doorway. Let's have you move up. Actually, let's have you move up. And they can go ahead and talk while you're moving. And the way it's laid out right now, I'll go ahead and have you guys battle a left side and then the right side. So we'll have move route, so you set the player to turn right. Battle the right side first, and also this event, which is Cassie, to turn right. And then just for the sake of ease, I'm going to copy the event that's outside because it's already been written, and so at least the layout is proper and all of that. Or maybe I won't. Maybe. Wrong. Oh yeah, you set the event shadows. I just implemented no, I should take the other one actually. I just implemented some shadows for the events. And so now I'm not used to it yet, but I need to implement shadows on all of the events that are supposed to have shadows. So it needs to be done. And so let's copy this. I'll need to delete some stuff, but that's okay. It won't take too long. You're too strong. And I actually like this else already. Lost B tectonic means you lost and you can't redo this event. Deregistered partner makes it so every time you battle, you're not battling with Cassie again, and next event processing is unneeded. I don't know why that's even there. Oh, whatever. So I need to make some trainers. I need to make more Team Tectonic trainers, and you are facing... Whoops. Which direction are you facing? You're facing right. I believe to the right are 2 females, so we want Tectonic F to find the most recent one. And is that... that's not... There's only 2 females? Yeah, we need more females then. We have like 8, 9 guys now. I only have 2 females. I add 3 more to this. 2 Pokemon? Or maybe 3. Let's have them both have 2 in this case. And then you can have a Spearow. Maybe even a Fearow. Maybe I'll give you a Fearow. Let's give you a Fearow. We level 26. And I'll give you... I don't know. What am I going to give you? I'll give you another Sandile. Sandile. And we'll copy you. Whoops. Copy. Three for the 4th trainer. You can have a Voltorb. And what do Team Tectonic members usually have? What am I giving them? Whismur, Sandile, Voltorb, Spearow, Aipom. That's one I haven't given anyone in a while. So the first 2 you battle will be these 2. And so let's edit this so that that is the case. There's supposed to be a quicker, easier way to make trainer battles, but I don't use it because the way I make trainer battles so often, it involves a bunch of other stuff all the time, and I just have never gotten in the habit of just using comments or whatever. So, what are you going to say when you lose? Something generic. And then the second trainer. You are a female, so you get the F. And 2 or 3? I think it's 3 actually. My short-term memory. Let's make sure I did the other one properly. 2. Okay, good. When you win, you'll be able to move on because reasons. No, okay. Don't get to what? I'm having one of those blank out moments. I can't think of what she should say. Don't get too. Don't get too. Don't get. When I put a slant R and a slant B at the beginning of the text, that just changes the color of the text that comes after it. So the slant R means the text is red, so that means a girl is talking, and if it's slant B, then a guy is talking. So that's what that is, and I don't think I've done any others yet. So there are plenty of others. There are some that I use pretty often, but I'll talk about that when I get there, maybe, maybe not. Let's have you guys turn. Let's have the player turn to the left before they talk. Not move to the left. Turn to the left before they talk, so that you're actually facing them when they talk to you, because you should look at the person who's talking to you. It's nice and proper and all of that. Sometimes I have people being cool and ignoring the person, but that's something else entirely. And also, let's have, what are these events? Let's have these. Did I ever have these guys step up? I don't think I did. So let's make sure you're actually within range, so it doesn't look like they're standing back when you battle them. I guess we'll do it here. Set move routes of events 5, I think. I don't think I checked what events. Event 5 and event 2. So let's have event 2 to move right, so that you get the feeling that you're nice and trapped and all of that, to raise the tension. Okay, and then after you battle, we'll have 4 and 5 step back to signify that they've been defeated. So animation fix on. Did I? No, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, it does matter. I just thought a mistake I did a long time ago, and before I forget, I'm going to fix that now. So when I first started this video, I made it so that you step back here if you are in the way, but I didn't make it so that you, whoops, wait, what? I didn't make it so that you, I made it so that your direction is locked no matter what, so you're always facing to the right, or up actually. But I didn't make it so that you're not always facing up, so that if you had actually come this way, you would have been walking like a crab, basically, walking sideways. And that would be no bueno. So direction fix off. And now that that is taken care of, we can move on with what we were doing before. Now I forget what we're doing here, maybe. Actually, no, I didn't, but I'm just talking. Set mover event 4 to do nothing. No, we are direction fixing on, and then you will move to the right to signify that you're moving backwards, and then direction fix off. And we'll go ahead and copy and paste this and change it to event 5 so that both the trainers you guys beat are stepping back. Excuse me. You're making get to battle again. Yay! So that means more trainers to set up. So let's have one of these trainers have 3 mons. You have to be the 4th, or actually that's the 5th Tectonic female trainer, and you will have Spiro. Make sure that's caps. Spiro. You can have another Spiro. Have more Spiros. Let's make them level 26. And a sandal. And then we'll have... Actually, let's make you a male. And then you, if you're male, you need to be 9. And capital. And then we'll have a female. I'm not sure why I did that, doesn't really matter. What you will have, you can have 2 mons. You can have a Firo and a Loudred. I haven't put in a Loudred yet. Yeah, I already spelled it right. You get the first Loudred of the game. Yay! You need to be 4. Yep. Save, and then let's register them. Tectonic male grunts, because they're all named grunts, and you're the 9, actually the 10th. And let's have them say something, I don't know. Spelling is not my strong point. I hope I spelled that right. Google, help me. I'm not comfortable with spelling. I've never been comfortable with spelling, but if I'd like to check all the time. I still probably miss a ton of stuff, but that's how it is. Okay, now after that, let's have them. I assume this is for events 2 and 3. And have them step back. I know 2 is 1. You can move left. And you can move left. And we can double check to make sure these are the same, the proper events. And I haven't thought at all about how I'm going to handle this. I mean, are you just going to walk up to all the supplies here and just have them disappear? I need to set up a bunch of events if I'm going to do that. But I think I am not. I think I'm just going to leave them here. And you can't get into this building anyways, normally. So after this event is over, you won't be able to tell that the boxes are still here as of now. So, what happens here? What happens here? Is Cassie gonna try and say something witty? Witty, maybe a little bit quirky? She's only supposed to be a little bit quirky. She's supposed to be responsible and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what. But she's quirky. That's her personality trait. That's one of her personality traits. Quirky, bold, pushy. Try and keep people to their own personalities, because otherwise I'll just give them all my personality and everyone will be clones of each other, and that's no fun. And that would be unrealistic too. But it's really hard to emulate personalities that aren't your own. I find that's the case for me anyways. I've never done it so that multiple people are I can't talk properly. Multiple people are talking at once, so I don't know. I'm going to specify that as far as gender, color, whatever is going to go. So I think I'll leave it blank. I've thought about changing the colors of the speech to have it so that it matches everyone's hair or clothing or whatever. And that would make it easier to recognize who's talking. But I've just done it this way for so long, it'll just be a hassle. So you are... You are in the way of the door, so they can't just run out so easily. Oh, how am I going to handle them? Okay. Let's have it so that we wait for them to move back properly. Oops. Wait for moves completion. And then after that, you move next to Cassie properly so they can actually run out. Not move up, move down. And then you say anyone else, and they scream and grunt and all that good stuff, and then right up. Play the sound effect of them leaving. Exit door. Good. And then they turn invisible. And then after that, it doesn't matter too much. Actually, yes, it does matter. Let's turn through on. And probably don't need to move them, but I'm going to move them anyways. No. Let's have one of them say run. And then the others will run. left, left. And I need to make it so that they don't all run into each other and cause errors and stuff. That's just going to be hard to handle. 3, 4, 6, and 7. I didn't even pay attention to what numbers that is. 4. I already knew that. I don't know why I forgot. And there's not going to be a nice, neat way to do this without testing, because I don't want to wait for one before the other. I could seriously just have them like overlap each other. I think I might do that. I think I might. I think I may. I think I might. Couldn't think of anything to rhyme. I'm not a poet. Don't judge me. So after that, move routes for event number 4. Wait, no, that's what I was just doing, right? No, I didn't. I'm tripping. Through on, move up, left, up, opacity. Actually play our friendly sound effect. Wrong sound effect. That's why I always play it. Opacity off to 0. And through on. It was already on, so you can just move left. I don't want them overlapping too bad. Whoops. I don't want them overlapping too bad because it'll just look bad. This will be event 3. Up, right, up. And then let's have the player turn down and Cassie turn down. I have not been talking into the mic at all, so I'm sorry if you guys can't hear me. I'm not used to this. And I think I turned my mic down last time I was trying to record some vocals, so it's probably extra quiet. So I apologize again. What kind of witty remark? It's hard to be witty. It's hard. It's hard, and I feel like even when I'm trying, I'm not doing that good of a job of it. But this will be as good of a story as this will be as good of a story as good of a storyteller I am. That really doesn't make sense when I say it aloud. It doesn't sound like it makes sense. But it makes sense in my head. The story will be only as good as I can make it. And it is my story, so I want it to be mine. I'm not going to like outsource my story to anyone else. This whole game is going to be me, except for sprites, which I would do myself, but it would just be so timely. And it's not something I'm good at, and it's something that's going to take a while to get good at, although I have been improving. I've been making a lot of custom sprites, but like I said, to do everything would take way too long, and it just wouldn't work. But the story, the gameplay mechanics, the teams, the music, the mapping, I want to handle all of that. So what is she going to say to a person who is asking who they are? We are bringers of justice. No. In fact, that's exactly what I do not want her to say. She's a person of ambition, not a person who seeks to help others specifically, even though in this case she is, and we are helping people. I have no reason to tell the likes of you. I could say that, but it sounds kind of spiteful. I could make an illusion. When I did this, or right before this event, you actually talked to some interviewers. So basically, around this time, you're supposed to appear on TV and become, I guess, more widely well known and stuff. But I gave you the option of whether or not you actually want to get the interview, and I put in on a whim and a variable that will keep track of how popular you are. So if I do end up using that, which I have it, so I plan on using it. But if I do plan on using it, I'm not sure how I'm going to. But I'm keeping track of how supposedly popular you are, how often you've shown up on TV and all stuff like that. But I don't think I could make use of that here. If I made you take the interview, then I could, but because I made it optional, I really can't. Unless I want to make stuff super complicated, which stuff is complicated as it is. Yeah. I can't think of anything, and I don't want to just put something in because I want to make sure everything in this game is my best I can do. The best I can do. I should write down the scripts before I actually start making this game, just so I have all my thoughts in order, so I'm not trying to do too much at one time of stuff that's not super related to each other. If I change my mind, if I want to take a different route, then I'll come back and change it later. Oh my! I completely forgot. Oh, I don't even want to say it for you guys because it's actually major spoilers that I plan on taking place here. And this would be the perfect place to actually carry that out. But this video has been recording for at least an hour. And I've done stuff. I've done some stuff, but it's been scripting stuff, and I'm sure it's been boring to watch. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe next time I'll actually do mapping. In fact, I guess I'll show you guys some stuff. I guess. What should I show you guys? Route 303. This is if I release an alpha, and if I do it anytime soon, it'll probably cover the first 2 gyms. So, Bel Mirage has the second gym, which is Bel Mirage town is directly to the west of this town, of this route. So you can access, if I do release it, you'll probably be able to access some of this route, but most of it you won't be able to access. Unless you like crack into the game and whatnot, which is fine, I guess. But this is Route 303. This is what takes place after Bel Mirage Town. It is supposed to be, it's flat land, I guess, although it doesn't look too flat here. It's supposed to be basically the flattest land of the region. But flat land is kind of boring. Route 302 is also flat. I'll show you guys Route 302 also. 302 from furthest west, excuse me. Over here is Tycane City. And then basically this is the first decent sized route you come into in the game. Route 301 also, which is up here. This is where this is where the event that we just finished up took place. This is, I cannot think straight right now. I'm tired. I'm sorry. The daycare man and his wife and their grandchild. In this case, they have a grandchild. You can meet them all here. This is because this is a daycare route. I thought it would be nice for you guys to make a nice straight route so you can go from Tycane City and through Tycane City all the way to, I forget what the town to the furthest east is going to be called. I named it, and I'm probably going to change the name, and I'm not going to have it. If I have it, it'll be on my phone. But you will be able to bike or walk or do whatever from Tycane through Tycane all the way, maybe even from the bridge in Tycane all the way to whatever that town's name is called, which is going to be a really long way without turning at all, so it'll be a good egg hatching route. So if you're into that kind of thing, which I wasn't for the longest time, but I found breeding, there's some appeals of breeding. Daygale City. It's the beach city. It's the furthest east, at the far east end of this road. And I may change that name, because Daygale is okay, but it doesn't sound beachy. Bel Mirage Town wasn't always called Bel Mirage Town, but I decided to change the name. So anyways, Route 302, all my routes are going to be super long. This is supposed to be a short route, and it takes up 3 maps. So I'm going to have routes that are going to be super long, and hopefully that'll be fun with you guys, because I like super long routes. I like adventure, and I do not like high encounter rates, so I made the encounter rates in my game super low. But I gave you an opportunity to have a white flute, and I also tweaked the parameters of the white flute so that if you use it, an encounter rate goes up by quite a bit. So if you're trying to grind or whatever, then you can use the white flute, and that'll help you out. But normally, you won't run into too many Pokemon in the grass. You'll run into a decent amount, but you won't be like inundated, and you won't be harassed all the time, taking 2 steps, generally speaking. Scrafty event. I showed all this in another video, actually. This is Belmirage Park. I'm not sure if I put the name on the sign. Yes, I did. Belmirage Park. It's a park. What else is there to say? Belmirage Town is not there. It's here. It's a farming town. And there's also some supernatural elements I plan on introducing to it. Fortune-telling house. Which, did I make a video on that too? I forget. I think I did. I've made a couple of videos. I think I've made a video on this too. But Belmirage Town and Route 303. I want to do a mapping, but I guess the next major mapping... Oh no, the next major mapping project I want to do today, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have time, is I want to map the gym, Elise's gym, for the Belmirage Town. For Belmirage Town, the second gym, that would be the next mapping project, but I'm not even sure how I'm going to handle that yet. I have ideas. I know what the concept I want is going to be, but I'm not sure how to implement it. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do in order to carry that out. But anyways, this is Route 303. It's neat. I like this route. And it's only half of it, actually, and it's not finished. We have a bare spot right here. And hopefully you can see it becoming more beachy and all that. Oh, I'm tired, and I'm tired of talking, and I'm tired of... I need some water. I'm tired, just in general. Taking classes, and classes are busy, and making me work hard. Calculus stuff. Calculus is fun. But yeah, I could finish... I guess I'll show you guys what the event that we've done in this video, and then after that I'll be done with this. I'm really not that impressed with how this whole session turned out. Maybe I'll look at the video. I doubt it, because I don't want to watch myself talking for like an hour. It'd be dumb. But I'll probably upload this video because I made it. So there you have it. I never put shadows on. Something else I have to do. I'm not crazy about shadows. Some people who I talk to about games are like super crazy about shadows, and they're like, if something doesn't have shadows, it's I don't know. They just get all crazy about it, and I'm not crazy. I don't really care. It's just too much work. If I had time to do stuff like that, then I would take care of it, but it's not a priority. I wasn't going to implement shadows on the character like this, but I just felt like putting in the script one day and decided it looked nice. It looks nice. So, no reason not to keep it, no reason to do anything, or no reason not to keep implementing it, because it's already partially implemented. Yeah. What else? It's sunny. I'm gonna need to make a back sprite for Cassie at some point. Yep. Watch there be so many errors it doesn't even run at all properly. And I'll apologize in advance if that happens, which it really does as often as it does not. Still need to fix the priority of the houses here. He. Uh-oh, that's no good. See, this is what I'm talking about. And I was just thinking earlier, I probably did something like this because I was confusing up and down so often. And I'm not sure I like that coloring. It's okay, it's close, but it's a little too green. I want it to be more reddish, orangish. Where are we? Going too far. We've gone too far now. Player, move up is wrong. Move down, please. Oh, I didn't change the coloring. I'll probably try and do this every Friday. Every Friday I think about it. Fridays will be the easiest to do this because there's no one else here, so people won't think I'm weird talking all the time at my computer. But yeah, Friday and Mondays through Thursdays I'm at class right now. So if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it every Friday, and then I'll upload them whenever. So I guess it doesn't matter to you guys what day of the week I'm doing this. But the rain turned into sunflowers. I need to fix that. Maybe if I'm really up to it and I have time, I'll... No, I won't be able to. I was going to say maybe if I map the gym, I'll record it. If I do, I probably won't talk over it because I'm tired of talking to the computer for today. But if I do map the gym today, which any chance? What am I gonna do after this? I need to tweak this so it actually. I need to make sure this runs the way I want it to. It's too orange. I actually like the tonal color. I just need to remove some of the gray. And I just finished the throwing sprite for the female, the back sprite for the female character you choose, the main protagonist. And I have not even looked at it properly because I've been so focused on this video. But I haven't noticed anything off about it, so I guess that's cool. That's what I've spent most of the day doing up until now. Don't think we're done here. I could definitely word that better. A lot of stuff I could word better. Uh. Mm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not right. What? Yay. Well, yeah, a lot of kinks need to work out, but that's how eventing goes. So, if by the some kind of miracle or something, I don't even know what to call it, by some crazy chance you actually watched through this terrible video, I thank you. Thank you, and I don't know what else. Just stick around if you happen to like it, I guess. I'll keep at it. But until next time, guys, see ya. Whoops, wrong button. No, that's the right button. How do I stop? Stop!